Yasuke, a man of African origin, is an intriguing figure in Japanese history. His story begins in 1579 when he arrived in Japan, likely from East Africa, possibly Mozambique, Ethiopia, or Sudan, accompanying the Italian Jesuit missionary Alessandro Valignano. Valignano, tasked with inspecting Jesuit missions in Asia, employed Yasuke as a bodyguard. Leveraging his imposing stature and strength during a time of civil war in Japan known as the Sengoku period. Standing over 6 feet tall, around 188 centimeters, Yasuke towered over the average Japanese person of the era, whose height was typically just over 5 feet. His dark skin and physical prowess, described in the Chronicle of Lord Nobunaga as surpassing that of 10 men, made him a striking and unforgettable presence. Yasuke's arrival in Japan caused a sensation. In Kyoto, then the capital, crowds gathered to see him, some breaking down doors at a Jesuit residence just to catch a glimpse. This fervor led to injuries and even deaths in the chaos, as documented by Jesuit missionary Luis Frois. Many Japanese, unfamiliar with Africans, likened Yasuke to a divine figure, possibly due to depictions of the Buddha with dark skin in local tradition. His novelty piqued the interest of Oda Nobunaga, a powerful warlord and one of Japan's great unifiers, who sought an audience with him in March 1581. Nobunaga, fascinated by European culture, initially doubted Yasuke's skin color was natural, ordering him scrubbed to see if it was ink. When it proved authentic, Nobunaga was delighted, throwing a party in his honor and bestowing gifts, including money that made Yasuke instantly wealthy. Nobunaga soon took Yasuke into his service, assigning him the role of weapon bearer. Yasuke was given a house in Azuchi Castle, a stipend, and a katana, the latter giving rise to modern speculation that he may have held the first non-Japanese status of samurai. Historians debate whether this made him a true samurai or a high-ranking retainer. As primary sources like Frois's 1581 letters and Lourenço Mejia's correspondence describe him carrying Nobunaga's tools rather than leading in combat. Regardless, Yasuke adapted quickly, learning Japanese fluently and serving as a confidant to Nobunaga, who enjoyed discussing the wider world with him. In 1582, Yasuke accompanied Nobunaga on military campaigns, including battles against the Takeda clan near Mount Fuji, showcasing his loyalty and martial skills. Possibly honed earlier as a mercenary or soldier before arriving in Japan. Yasuke's time with Nobunaga ended abruptly on June 21, 1582, during the Honnoji incident. Betrayed by his general Akechi Mitsuhide, Nobunaga was attacked at Honnoji Temple in Kyoto with only a small retinue, including Yasuke. Outnumbered by Mitsuhide's 13,000-strong force, Nobunaga committed seppuku, and Yasuke fought bravely to protect him. Captured after the battle, Yasuke was spared by Mitsuhide, who deemed him a foreigner, not Japanese, and sent him back to the Jesuits. This is the last definitive record of Yasuke, leaving his fate a mystery. Some speculate he remained in Japan, with vague references to a tall African man in the 1590s, while others suggest he resumed work with the Jesuits or left the country. Yasuke's legacy endures through fragmented historical accounts, Jesuit letters, the Chronicle of Lord Nobunaga, and Matsudaira Ayatada's diary, and later cultural depictions. Like the 1968 children's book Kurosuke, Netflix's 2021 anime Yasuke, and most recently in Ubisoft's Shadows, the latest installment of the Assassin's Creed series. While not the first African in Japan, he was the first to rise to such prominence, symbolizing a rare intersection of African and Japanese histories during a transformative era.
Thank you for joining us. Please take a moment to interact, like, and subscribe so we can continue to bring you more stories of some of history's most influential figures. Comment down below with who you'd like to see next from our humble little library. Take care until then. See you next time here at Atlas Embers.